Denise Richards joining Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Why Charlie Sheen's opinion was important. As we have heard, some sections of the common masses are unable to move forward or make important decisions without their opinions. It seems like the phenomenon has spread to reality TV. The latest buzz on this subject suggests that Denise Richards asked her ex-husband to weigh in his thoughts on her deciding to join Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Apparently, the father of her kids is one of those she still prefers to take professional advice. I think it could be really cool, were the exact words of the 2.5 Men star Charlie Sheen when his ex-wife asked him his opinion. Bossy asked her whether her decision to consult Charlie was because that would bring the spotlight on the couple. Denise revealed on the SiriusXM Radio Andy show that she still respects his opinion. He has been in this business for a long time. She shared with Bruce Bossy that he is the father of her kids, and she also respects him for that. Denise revealed that even if Charlie thought it was a dumb decision, she would have still gone for the show. Throughout her life, she has kept such details private. Since she is in a more stable place right now, it seems like the right time to be a part of a show like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Richard, 48, and Charlie, 53, got married in 2002, and then later the couple split up in 2006. They have 2 children together who are now grown-up teenagers. Denise has another adoptive child. Denise said that she has always been a huge fan of the show, but earlier she didn't consider herself to be fancy enough to star in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but now she is ready to take the next step. As for the controversies, she has been successful in staying away from too much drama. Denise has been successfully handling the Puppygate crisis. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills airs at 9 p.m. on Tuesdays. Keep watching for the juiciest drama. When Denise Richards joined the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH, in 2019, it was a significant moment for the long-running Bravo series. Known for her successful acting career and high-profile marriage to Charlie Sheen, Richards brought a unique blend of Hollywood allure, candid charm, and real-life drama to the show. Fans were excited, but behind the scenes, there was one person whose opinion mattered greatly in her decision to join: her ex-husband, Charlie Sheen. Despite their tumultuous past, Sheen's input held weight for Richards as she weighed the pros and cons of diving into reality television. Why was Sheen's opinion so important to her decision? Their co-parenting dynamic, Sheen's complicated reputation, and Richards' desire to protect their children were all factors that influenced her choice. Here's an in-depth look at why Charlie Sheen's take on RHOBH mattered, both for Denise Richards and the future of her family. Denise Richards and Charlie Sheen's relationship has always been the stuff of tabloids. Married in 2002, they seemed like Hollywood royalty until their split in 2005, which quickly devolved into a public and messy affair. Sheen's battles with substance abuse and controversial lifestyle were heavily scrutinized in the media, and Richards became known as the actress who had to navigate the aftermath of their divorce while raising their 2 daughters, Sam and Lola. Despite the difficulties, Richards maintained a desire to co-parent effectively with Sheen. This intention to preserve family harmony, even through challenging times, speaks to her commitment to her daughters and her willingness to find peace in complicated situations. Joining a reality show as public and scrutinized as RHOBH meant exposing her private life to millions, and Richards knew this could stir up old narratives and attract fresh criticism. Since Sheen was part of her family's narrative, his opinion on her joining the cast was undeniably relevant. At the core of Denise Richards and Charlie Sheen's relationship post-divorce has been their commitment to co-parenting. Their daughters, Sam and Lola, are the link that keeps Richards and Sheen in each other's lives, and they have both been vocal about wanting to raise their kids with as much stability as possible. Despite their rocky history, the two have reached a relatively amicable place for the sake of their children. Richards has mentioned in interviews how she hopes to set a good example for her daughters, and part of that includes maintaining a cordial relationship with their father. Joining RHOBH could potentially impact the family dynamic, considering how raw and unfiltered reality TV can be. There was a legitimate concern that Sheen might not approve of this move, fearing the show could dredge up old wounds or cast a negative light on the family. Before signing on, Richards made a priority to gauge his perspective, demonstrating her respect for Denise Richards. Stepping onto RHOBH would mean opening herself and her family up to an even greater level of public scrutiny. As one of the most famous tabloid fixtures of the 2000s, Richards knew that her connection to Sheen would become a point of discussion on the show. Sheen's history of controversial statements, legal issues, and struggles with substance abuse are well documented, and even though Richards had moved on, the world hadn't forgotten. Richards was aware that her association with Sheen could easily be woven into her narrative on the show, for better or worse. Sheen's take on her joining RHOBH was thus crucial. If he supported her, it could potentially neutralize any attacks or negative press associated with his past. A support of Sheen could also help keep the spotlight on Richards' personal growth and her current life, rather than rehashing their turbulent marriage. Richards seemed to understand that Sheen's blessing would help frame her story in a more positive light. Though she's an actress, Denise Richards has always been relatively private about her personal life compared to other Hollywood stars. When her divorce from Sheen became tabloid fodder, she faced an intense invasion of privacy, making her somewhat cautious about public exposure. Joining RHOBH meant breaking down those barriers between public and private life, inviting audiences into her home and daily routine. This was especially concerning for Richards because of her daughters. Sheen's opinion on her decision held weight because they shared these children, and he also had a say in their public exposure. Richards didn't want her decision to clash with his parenting preferences, and she valued his perspective on what would be best for Sam and Lola. Ultimately, Charlie Sheen didn't block Denise Richards from joining RHOBH, and she made her debut on the show in 2019 to much fanfare. Richards' time on the show was marked by her honesty, openness, and humor, quickly becoming a fan favorite for her down-to-earth personality and real-life candor. Her scenes offered viewers a glimpse into her current marriage with Aaron Fipers, her blended family, and her career, which had shifted over the years. However, RHOBH also proved to be a challenging experience for Richards, with her past constantly in the spotlight and tension brewing with other cast members. During her second season, rumors of a scandal involving castmate Brandi Glanville led to an intense, drama-filled arc that left her feeling attacked. The scrutiny and rehashing of her personal life eventually led to Richards leaving the show after 2 seasons. She found herself in a position where she had to prioritize her own well-being and that of her family over the fame that RHOBH brought. Reflecting on Richards' time on RHOBH, it's evident that her consideration of Sheen's opinion was well-founded. By including him in the decision-making process, she approached reality TV with the same level of care she gave her acting career and family life. Sheen's relative silence and support during her RHOBH journey allowed Richards to focus on her personal narrative rather than dealing with renewed controversy from their past. Richards' legacy on RHOBH shows that even in the sensational world of reality TV, family and respect can play a significant role in how someone chooses to tell their story. For Richards, Charlie Sheen's opinion on joining RHOBH was more than just a courtesy. It was a necessary step in protecting her children and ensuring that her foray into reality television wouldn't disrupt the balance they had worked so hard to achieve. In the end, Denise Richards left RHOBH on her own terms, prioritizing her mental health and family stability over reality TV fame. Her journey serves as a reminder that even in the world of Bravo drama, some things, like family, co-parenting, and personal integrity, will always be more important than the spotlight. For Richards, the careful consideration of Sheen's opinion marked her as a reality star who never forgot her roots, her family, and the life she's worked so hard to build.